Good morning, everyone. My name's Diane. It is a beautiful morning here in the northeast of England. It's a bit chilly, but it's lovely and dry. And I'm very excited about the project I'm going to begin today because after a long time coming, I'm eventually going to start constructing my wooden greenhouse in this area of the garden. The greenhouse was a gift from my husband to me back in March. I think it was eventually, we had it delivered in September. I've been painting it numerous times. Hopefully you'll have seen that video. And today we're going to start constructing it. So if you're unfamiliar with my channel, what I normally do is when I've got a big project on, is I video the whole thing and then I speed it up and condense it down. But I think either my phone, which I do all my filming on, or the PC where I edit on, if I try to get that much video footage into it, I think one of them will explode. So what I've decided to do is I'm just going to take stills of the different periods throughout the construction of the greenhouse. And then that'll speed that process up. So I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get cracking. So this is it. The greenhouse is up at last and I'm delighted with it. I absolutely love it. Obviously it's taken its toll on the lawn, all the trampling about that we've done, but I'm not worried about that. That'll grow back. Right, so this is the first bench, partly built. I'm going to have some shelves along the bottom there. And what I've got to decide now is whether I'm going to have it like this, where there's hardly any gaps, or like this. So if I take a plank off, and have gaps, which I think the Kew Garden bench was like. So you can't decide. I suppose if there's gaps, you get more airflow. But if they are all butted up, then you don't get any soil or anything falling through, and I can just sweep it. Oh, decisions. I think I'm going to go for this, no gap. Right, so this is the latest from the greenhouse. So I'm just so thrilled with these benches that my husband's made me. I think it's just beautiful. I love it. I think he's done a marvellous job. So I've got a nice shelf running along the bottom um, that I can store things on and in. So I've got my tin there. I'm going to fill that full of gravel, and the other one I'm going to fill full of vermiculite. Um, so this afternoon, what we're going to do, I have to turn the camera around this way. I've opened the vent because even though it's only, I think it's 7 degrees outside today, but it's lovely and warm in here. So much so we've steamed up a bit. But this afternoon we're going to put brackets on here, and we're going to put little shelves up. And then once they're up, I can move all of my seedlings into here. All of the seedlings that I'm growing for my white garden. So all that remains to do in here this afternoon is we are going to put a little 6-inch shelf all the way around at this height here. Because I think it's just such a waste of space up here when I can just fill it full of plants. So all the way around here and round here. And we sourced online a local company just up the road who sell beautiful cast iron brackets. So we went up there this morning and I've bought some beautiful scrolled brackets, and where the wood is thick enough, so where it sort of doubles up here and here, I've got 2 beautiful brackets with Covent Garden written on. Oh, they're lovely. And I know it'll just fill me with joy when I come in here, those little brackets. I think it'll be a lovely little finishing touch. So, right, the little shelves have been installed now, so I'm really pleased with them. I'll take the camera off and I'll show you what I've got there. So they are a little 6-inch shelf that runs all the way around the greenhouse. Because I was always very frustrated in the other greenhouse that this was wasted space above the benches, and because they're only 6 inches wide, it won't stop any light reaching down onto these bench tops here. And these are the little brackets I was telling you about. So we've got pretty little black scrolly ones there because this wood was 1 inch thick, but where the wood was thicker in the middle of each of the longest runs, I've got these beautiful little ones with Covent Garden stamped on them. So I think it just adds a pretty little finishing touch. And I've positioned them at such a height that I can put seed trays on or modules if they've got plants in. I mean, these are quite large, these foxgloves here. Oh, there's a weed. Get him out. And they're just going to go straight up towards the light. So that's it. The greenhouse is finished and I am delighted with it. I never ever thought I would be able to have a greenhouse in this garden because just about every surface slopes, the lawn slopes, the drive slopes, the courtyard slopes, everything. But I'm absolutely thrilled with where it's positioned, everything about it. I love it. So yes, all that remains for me to do now is I've bought a tin of varnish, clear varnish, and I'm going to give it 3 coats, it suggests, because I thought, well, yes, they are going to get very wet, even though I will use drip trays. So yes, I'll do that, and then tomorrow I can actually start bringing my little seedlings in, putting them out. I think they'll be very happy and healthy in here until next year. So it has been a long time coming. I think I've mentioned before, the greenhouse was a gift to, well, rather the idea of the greenhouse was a gift back in March from my husband for my birthday. But you know, I really have enjoyed the whole process. I haven't really been frustrated by the length of time it's taken me to get the greenhouse, um, because everything is done in such a hurry nowadays, and it's just been nice to take my time, get exactly what I wanted, get it well painted, and it's been really nice, just a nice joint project with my husband, putting it all together. So I'm going to I've got a lovely little potting table that he bought me years ago. I'll put that there. I've got a very pretty chair, put that there, and then that's it. I don't think I'll ever leave the greenhouse. So I think, yes, tomorrow I'll start bringing the plants in, and the next time you see me, I shall have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and I'll show you how all the seedlings have been coming on in the conservatory. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed the whole process of me getting this greenhouse. And thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Bye.